How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of NoMansLand Survival Series. We got a lot done last episode. We got our 3 different crops harvested. We got our cotton into our new clothing manufacturers. We got some more of those going. We got some more sheep going as well. And we got a lot of hay picked up. We got a lot to do today as well. We've got to get our other field mowed and get silage rolling so we can get that into our TMR mixer so we can keep feeding our cows. And we got to get prepped and ready for the winter. So I hope you guys enjoy the episode. Don't forget, if you like the videos, you want to see more, smash that like, smash that subscribe. And let's go ahead and hop right into it. Okay, so it's a rainy day in October, and we've got a little bit to do today. We've got to get some of this equipment put away, get everything cleaned up, and get a field ready. So let's go ahead and start by washing off our new equipment here, or our equipment, getting it all cleaned up and put away, and kind of get everything else taken care of. So I think what we're going to do, we really need to get kind of prepped for winter, get through October, November, December, into January, see what we need to sell, get a lot of our stuff put away as well. So we'll probably have a session here shortly where we're going to do a little bit of selling for morning rituals as we move into November. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this equipment cleaned up. We've got our fields pretty much prepped over there on the other side. We need to finish getting those set with, actually, let's go ahead and take a look real quick. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this guy going again. Get this field taken care of and finished. While we're putting away our equipment, we need to get that cultivated and ready to plant for next year when we get ready to do cotton. And I still don't know what we want to do in our other field. We got to figure that one out. All right, that guy's looking good. Let's go ahead and see what tractor do we have available to put that away with. Let's use this guy. Just drop this trailer right here, and then we'll pick it back up in just a second. There we go. That's good. Now we need to get all this equipment put away and out of the way so we can figure out what we're going to do next. We're going to have to pull a lot of this equipment out to work the fields here shortly, but we'll just go ahead and put it away for now. Let's see here. Where do we put the vulture at? Let's go ahead and put it right over here. We're going to need the planter and the seeder before too long in the roller, but we'll just move these out when we're done. I don't think we need to really worry too much about it. Right here will be fine. Get it out of the rain. There we go. And let's go ahead and put our tedder over there as well into the mowing barn. Now, I think we need to rearrange that barn over there. It's kind of not in the greatest shape, but we need to kind of clear it out and get it cleaned up over there a little bit. We'll do that shortly as well. So I think what we're going to do here in just a minute is we're going to take the flatbed, we're going to clear out all these trees over here on these other 2 pieces of land that we have and get those ready to mow. We won't need the tedder because we are not going to turn that into hay, but we'll just put the tedder right here next to the honey for now. Get the turn, there we go. And right there will work for now. We'll rearrange that here in just a little bit. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Let's get the rest of our equipment washed up, cleaned up, and put away. I'm not sure where we're going to put... I think what I want to do is kind of what I thought about in the last episode. I want to put basically all of the orchard, vineyard stuff in the hay barn. I think we could store it in there. It's a good place for it. It'll be out of the way. It'll be inside. It'll be kind of clean. It won't get in the way. And then we can figure out what we're going to do with our orchard and our vineyard. Alright. Let's see here. Pretty good to me. Yeah, this guy worked extremely well. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe we put this in the... We could store it underneath. I think, man, that probably would be best. Let's go ahead and just put it, see if we can put it in this barn over here. Because we can store everything for our orchard stuff in this barn. Actually would work out really well. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this looks good to me. Store it right in here. Perfect. Okay, cool. And then we can bring the other stuff in behind it as well. Store that over here, and then once we have our orchard up and running, I think that'll work out really good. All right, let's head back over to our... we need to get our harvester cleaned up and get that head put away as well. And then as we wind down year 7 here, I'm not sure how much more we're going to add on. You know, we do have quite a bit to manage right now, and I think that'll be pretty good. I think we can make a lot of money with what we have. Production wise, we have a lot going on. We will finish up the orchard and kind of figure out what we want to do with it, so we can have olive oil over the next couple of years. Grapes though, that's another one I was thinking about. I just don't know where we would put the vineyard at, honestly. Or at least a viable thing, you know, something that would be worth having. Just not sure where we might stick that, so we'll have to take a look at that and see. I think getting all this cleaned up and ready to go will be really good. Let's just take a look after we get this guy cleaned up and see what we're going to need to be selling over the next couple of months. That's another thing we got to look at and see, get prepped and ready for what we need to sell as it comes up into price there. Let's go ahead and fold this guy up. And we're just going to store this right over here. Push that out of the way a little bit. I want to get this as close to the wall as I can so we have room in this barn. There we go. And back up just a hair. We are going to lower this. And yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Alright, very nice. Alright. Let's get our forage wagon. We need to get it cleaned off, and then we need to repair this tractor and the wagon itself all together. So we'll get it washed, clean, repaired, and fueled up and ready to go. Now, like I said, I think when we mow these other 2 fields over here, we're just going to go ahead and basically turn them into silage, because we're going to need silage as well, and I think we'll bale them. I don't think we run another silage pit. It's a lot of work running a silage pit, you know, just for having to store it and all that and everything. I think bales will probably be the best way to go with it. Working in the rain helps clean off our trailers and stuff. Alright, trailer's clean. Let's get the last little bit of the tractor. It's got a couple little smudges left on it. Once it's cleaned up and ready to go, it should be good. We'll go ahead and get it repaired and get all that taken care of. So let's actually we'll just nose in here. We can repair things attached to the tractor. So we'll get this repaired, the tractor repaired, and then we'll go get fuel after we drop the trailer off. See here, repair that guy. That's really not in too bad a condition. It's actually doing really well. That's really good. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then this guy, maybe we can go ahead and park it in there if we need to. We'll move our tractor trailer, which I think we will need to. Yeah, let's go ahead and get it in there. This guy we can go ahead and get ready to do the trees with. Let's see here. And while we're doing this field and getting mowed and getting all the silage up, I think, well, yeah, we'll go ahead and keep the tractor going over there for getting all the fields taken care of. Now, I'm really curious to see. We may need to take the stump grinder over there and get those stumps out of the way, but I think if we go the same way we're going, or we've been going for tending the field, we can put the rock trailer on that field and it'll actually do what it's supposed to do, which is pick up by itself. I think we can put a worker on it, so we'll keep an eye on that. Kind of taking our stump grinder with us there. Whoops. Here we go. Squeeze past it and stick this guy in here for a bit. There we go. There we are. Alright. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab the stump grinder. Maybe we can take that over and get the, let's see, can we grab it? Need to go a little bit more forward and right there. Let's see. Can we grab it now? No. Now. Go, got it. Alright, let's just sit this out here for now. We will use it here shortly. I'm going to take it over there. I want to get rid of some of those stumps out in the field there. And then once we mow over here, maybe we'll just go ahead and grab all the stumps in the field. Just because we want to get that out of the way. So let's go ahead and get the mower hooked up because we know we're going to be doing that here shortly as well. And then we'll work our way over into the truck and tractor trailer. Alright, can we scooch this around? Let's see if we can just push this around real quick and get it on. There we go. Should be able to connect to her now. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Let's go ahead and get it hooked up. There we go. All right, awesome. Let's go start this thing filling up with fuel, and then we'll hop into our tractor trailer. We'll probably jump into our first time lapse of the video. We'll go ahead and get all the trees cut down in the field, and then once we get the trees cut down, we're going to start mowing that out and get it ready to bale up. So I think that's going to be our main goal today, is kind of get the fields cultivated, rock prepped, and ready to rock and roll for planting. And in the meantime, get this field de-treed and set up for, there we go. Cool. All right, sweet. Yeah, I think we get this field prepped over here, ready to rock and roll. Get all these trees out of here, get it mowed, get it baled up, get silage on the way. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick and see. Yeah, that's doing really good as far as cultivating goes. What are we going to be selling here soon? So we've got October and then November. November, we've got eggs. December, we've got, how are our cows doing, by the way? Let's just double check on those guys, see how they're doing. Okay, they're doing okay on food, but they have quite a bit of milk. Let's see here. Sheep are doing good on food. Chicken, we may need to get them a little bit more food. We have that for them. Okay. Looking good. October should have been butter and cheese, but I think we established earlier that I think that's not that month. Clothes are going to be May. Honey is going to be March. Okay. Do anything's coming up in December or like October, November, December? Let's see here. I've got December. Okay, canola oil. That's when we got to keep an eye on. So November, December timeframe, we need to look, make sure we get that sold at the right time. Gold has 2 paydays, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. I think it's coming back up soon. Mushrooms were October, but they're already on the way back down. Flowers are June. Okay, cool. And I think, let's just double check real quick. I'm pretty sure gold is a 2. When does it come up? Let's see. Yeah, it should come back up in December, January timeframe. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Okay. So I guess we'll go ahead and get these fields cleared out of these trees and start the mowing process here. And I think I made a decision. I think we're probably going to buy 55 over there. And that's where we'll put our house and kind of put our area that we're going to live in for the next couple of years and make it a real farm. So maybe we'll do that here towards the end of the episode. But until then, right now we got to get this done. So I'm going to go ahead and start this time lapse here, get these trees cleared out and get this mowed. And we'll catch back up with you guys here in just a little bit. Until then, hope you guys enjoy the music. got all that grass mowed. Let's get it baled up into silage bales. Now, we went ahead and got the big tractor up on the big field doing the, shut all this off. Here we go. And let's go ahead and fold that up. So we went ahead and, like I said, got the big tractor and the rocker going on the field over there, getting the stones picked out. Now, nice thing about that, it'll save us some time in the long run. We will probably have to do the smaller field just because I don't believe there's enough room for the worker to turn around on the smaller field. So we'll probably do that one here in just a little bit, but at least he can get the big one done for us, which would be really good. Yeah, that's totally going to be in the way. I don't know why I just set that there. Let's go ahead and get that back out of the way. When we go to bale, that's definitely going to be in the way. So let's go ahead and move that. We'll put it around here on this side. I think we're done mowing for a little bit, so maybe I'll just set it over here and we'll get it where we can squeeze through there. Is there enough room? Oh, just enough room. Okay. We'll set it right here so we can wash it off and get it ready to go. We're going to need the semi here in just a second anyway, so we'll be moving it. And we'll go ahead and get those last. I missed a few trees up there, so we'll go ahead and get those and get them taken care of. I need to fold it. That's right. Oh, and I need to have the thing on to do that. There we go. There we are. Lower it. Okay. There we go. Alright. So let's go ahead and get hooked up to the baler, and then I'm going to take the semi, go pick up those last little bit of trees that we missed, and get those over to the sawmill, and then we'll start the baling process, get this all baled up, and that might take us into November. So pretty good about that. And we'll have our fields ready to rock and roll for next year. All right, enough room there. All right, let's back up just a little bit more. Here we go. Off we roll. All right, sweet. So we'll get this set up for bales and the 150 range, so that way we can wrap them all up. And we'll get all this wrapped up. Let's go ahead and grab the semi-trailer. Let's shut this off for now. And we'll get these trees out of the way real quick. Now, another thing we're going to have to think about, I'm not sure exactly where I want to put a bale storage, right? So we're going to have to look over here and see where we can put some bale storage at. Not quite sure where I want to put it. So we'll figure that out here in just a minute. Once we start baling up all these silage bales. That way we have a nice place we can store them out of the way. I mean, we could just store them off to the side. They are going to get put directly into the TMR mixer once we make them. But, you know, we got to kind of figure that one out. So I'm not sure exactly where we're going to get those. Oh, there we go. But yeah, we'll figure it out shortly. See, we had one there, and then I think we had, what, two over here somewhere? A couple here and there we missed. Them little trees, man, when you cut them, they blend into those bushes pretty good. It's pretty hard to catch all of them. So, yeah, we got them out of the way. Not a big deal. Now, mowing around these rocks was kind of a trick. It took a little bit of working, but we got it. I'm not sure if we'll be mowing that close to them again. I really want to get as much grass as possible into the silage, so that way we can have as much as possible. Another thing I thought about too, which I think I'm going to try, my tractor is set up for the mower, and if we leave the GPS set up for the mower, we may be able to just follow the original GPS lines if we don't change it, which could help out with doing a lot of the baling. So I'm going to give that a shot. See, probably just keep the measurements and the GPS set up the way it is, so that way we have it set up for mowing, but it's technically for baling too, because we just need to go right down the same line. So we'll see if that works out, and see how that works. All right, so we've got 41,000 liters in this one. We've got 38,000 liters in this one. Nice. So we caught up pretty much. They're about the same. When we get ready to do the wood cutting and get this forest cleared out over here, we should be pretty even on our stuff there. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this truck over here. We're probably gonna need it in the morning for getting all the stuff sold. That guy looks like he's doing really good. Let's check him out and see how much has he got. About 26%, not bad. He is missing a little bit though. Okay, so this is something I'm gonna have to come back and do a piece over here. Just the way he's picking up, it looks like he's missing on the corners just a hair, but we'll get that taken care of. That's not a huge issue. All right, let's get back over here. Now, if we do this and spin this, we can see if we can do this here. This is what I was, yeah, look at that. We can just go right back on our lines here. Awesome. All right, let's get this thing set up. Yep, we're on 180 meter barrels. We need 150. Let's do automatic dropping. And yeah, we're looking really good. All right, let's go ahead and reset the bale counter. Alt X. See how many bales of silage we're going to get here. And we'll hop on that guy, lower it, turn it on, and off we run. Here we go. And we should be able to just run straight down this line and pick everything up. Now, if we don't, we'll come back and clean up what we don't get. But the nice thing about it, though, we'll be fine. So, all right, well, off we run. We're going to pick all this hay up. We'll get it baled up and then put on the bale trailer and get it taken care of. But then once we do that, we'll find a place to put some bale storage. We'll catch back up with you guys then. But until then, we're going to go ahead and speed this up. And I hope you guys enjoy the time lapse.
Everybody told me you could be whatever you wanna be. So I told myself I'ma be a singer, I'ma play on the keys. I can do whatever I want if I just believe, yeah. But then over the years, everybody's telling me to find a career, and I'll be rolling my eyes, thinking I'll be alright with my guitar by my side. But now it's like 55 quid for my phone bill and a tenner for my bus pass too. I wish I could go back and tell myself that life is gonna hit you hard. They say money won't buy you happiness, but being broke really ain't a good time. So all I want is just to get paid. I know I ain't ashamed of trying to make a wage, no. Money, 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 money makes the world go round. I need money, 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 money. Money got me feeling down. They said go and chase your dreams, but never told me that I have to wake up. I need money, 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 money. Somebody tell me where we wrong, 'cause nowadays it's like I gotta pay to breathe. Why are we romanticizing working 9 to 5 and stifling our dreams? They tell me think about the future, yeah, but what if I don't even make it there? I don't wanna be worrying about that, but that's been where my mind. 'Cause now it's like 55 quid for my phone bill and a tenner for my bus pass too. I wish I could go back and tell myself that life is gonna hit you hard. They say money won't buy you happiness, but being broke really ain't a good time. So all I want is just to get paid. I know I ain't ashamed of trying to make a wage, no. Money, 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 money makes the world go round. I need money, 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 money. Money got me feeling down. They said go and chase your dreams, but never told me that I have to wake up. I need money, 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 money. Somebody tell me where we wrong. Yeah, I guess it's just the way things are. We need change, but we chase the pounds and pence, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Somebody tell me money, 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 money makes the world go round. I need money, 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 money.
All right. We are bailed up and ready to rock and roll. Got a little dark on us, but not too bad. Let's go ahead and park this guy right here for now, I guess, to be a good place for it. Yeah, looks good. All right. Shut that off now. We ended up with, if you guys saw that, let's see here. We ended up with 125 bales. Very good. So we're going to be somewhere in the range of, I'd say about 550, 560, they're 5,500 a piece. So maybe close to maybe close to 600,000 liters of silage. So that'll be really good for our TMR machine. And speaking of the TMR machine, we need to feed our cattle. We're going to go ahead and progress into November. So let's go ahead and get, where did I leave the, there it is. All right, let's go ahead and get this trailer off here. And head over. We need to feed the cattle. So we'll do that real quick. I know it's getting a little dark out here, so maybe a little tough to see, but we'll kind of, so we can see it. We'll go ahead, get the cattle fed for the night, and then we'll progress into November. And we'll see where we're at tomorrow morning, what we have to sell, and what we need to get rid of, and what we need to hold on to. So let's go ahead and get hooked up to the feed trailer. We need to get that stuff out of the way. We'll do that tomorrow morning while we're doing the selling. And I think we're actually going to be selling sunflower oil, right? Canola oil, one of the two, next month or so. So we got to keep an eye on that. All right, yeah, we're not lined up there. Let's get lined up. Go. There we are. All right, we're hooked up. Let's go ahead. Let's get the cattle fed. And once they're topped off, we will call it a night. Move on into November. Now we got most of the rocking done on the big field. He missed a little sliver, but we'll get that taken care of here in just a little bit. And when we do the other small field, these guys, I believe, are running out of food. Yeah. Let's see. I'm just curious. Let's see where they're at currently, food-wise. Are they completely out of food? They are pretty close. So yeah, we're right on that threshold of having to feed, which, believe it or not, 6 o'clock. Yeah, I mean, that's about right. Yeah, we're close. All right, let's make sure we're on the sliding floor here so we don't hit the barn. And what we'll do, we'll go ahead and feed these guys all the way up. Let's take a look while that's emptying at our TMR. We've got 547,000, and how's our mixer doing on stuff? So we're going to need to get more hay in there, more silage in there, and eventually some more mineral feed in there. Now the straw, that's a good one. When are we going to be harvesting our barley? Yeah, it's going to be a while, so we'll probably have to buy some straw. Not a big issue though, we can buy it. It's not too expensive, so we can get a couple 100,000 liters of that until we get that field handled up there. That'll get us the straw that we need, and we can continue to make TMR. Now, I don't know if we need to make another one of these guys. I've been debating it. I'm not sure. We'll see how we're doing. If it starts to fall behind on the cattle, we'll make another one. Because I don't want to run out of food with the cattle. That's a big one. We need to keep that milk producing and keep those cattle healthy. So we'll get these guys topped off completely. They did just hit a new hour, so we're right at the top of an hour. So we should be good to go until tomorrow morning. I think, although, let's see, that'd be 6 hours. Ooh, that's going to be 12 hours. I don't know if they can handle, actually it'd be 14 hours. Oof. Can they handle 14 hours with one top off? I don't know. We'll have to check and see. If they run out of food, that would be kind of bad, but you know, if they do, they do. I just would hate to see that. But if they can't handle 12 hours, I feel like, you know, the barn should be able to house enough food to handle 12 hours worth of food. You know what I mean? Now, I could always go in and change in the... You know, I could do that if I really wanted to. We could go change the food amount that the barn can handle. I don't like messing with people's mods too often, but the fact is we just can't handle 500 cattle. If we could drop off, you know, a couple million liters worth instead of 400,000 or 500,000, you know, we'd be at least a couple months worth of food we could put in there. That would be really good. So who knows? We'll check it out and see. But we'll go ahead and get them topped off right now, and then we'll move into November. If they, for some reason, run out of food by the time we feed them again tomorrow morning, we'll just have to kind of work with that and see what we can do. All right. A couple more trips here. And let's just take a look again and see. We're running out of hay. Silage we're okay on. We're going to be making a bunch of that over the next month. And then mineral feed we're doing fine. So maybe we might need to throw some more hay in there overnight. May run out by morning, so we could grab the truck and throw a couple 100,000 liters in there. Ooh, it's whirling on my trailer. All right, how are they looking? Yep, we're getting there. Wish these lights would turn on. Is there a way to turn on these lights? Hello. Let's see. Is there a light switch around here? Huh. Light switch, maybe? Manage production facility. You can manage it right there. Is there a light switch on this thing? Over here, maybe? Oh, that's weird. So we can turn the warning stripes on and off. It's kind of cool. I wonder if there's like a light switch anywhere. I never really looked at it. Let me turn my flashlight on and see. Like some of these buildings, you know, like our storage and stuff like that, they have where you can turn on the lights, but this one does. Nope. Worth a shot, though. It'd be kind of cool. We are, I think, somebody suggested it. I think that's a good idea. We are going to put some lighting in here, so the next couple nights won't be as dark. We'll be able to see a little bit easier when we're running around. Have some light poles up. It'd be kind of cool. There you go. All right, how close are they to being full? They're getting there. So they've got quite a bit of milk. We've got slurry coming through. By the time we get ready to do another harvest, we should have enough slurry to refertilize, which is really good. Now, like I said, we are maybe losing a little bit of money doing that, but I feel like using the natural fertilizer is kind of fun. It's a good concept. Boys are eating some food, though. Or girls, I mean. I almost feel like we should move this TMR mixer to like right here by the door. We could just load and back up and forward and straight, you know what I mean? Oh, a little off. I mean, it's close, but we could definitely make it closer if we really wanted to. Maybe if we put a second one in, we'll look at doing that. Put it where the fill tube's like right here by the end of this guy. Now, we gotta make sure it doesn't impede our getting our slurry, but you know, we might be able to do that. All right, let's see here. Probably 3 more loads to get them up there. Yep. Topped off. Yeah, maybe 1 actually. This goes to 350. I think it only holds about 400,000, so we'll have to look and see. Oh, come on. There we go. We're looking really good. I think if we can make, the way I was calculating, if we can make somewhere in the realm of about maybe $2 to $3 million a month, we should get pretty close to 100,000 by the end of the series, or 100 million. Sorry, not 100,000. But I think that's just my calculation. I know we're taking bets on it, but I'm not sure exactly. We're getting pretty daggone close. I feel like, because we've got, as you can see, about 5 million in the bank right now. Now, with everything that's in there, that's more probably around like the 4.4 million, 4.5 million, somewhere around there. Just based off of that. All right, that looks like they are full. Just check. Yep, 400,000 liters. So we're good there. Let's go ahead. We'll take the truck off here, and we'll leave that food for in the morning. And let's go ahead. Drive this guy over here. And then we'll go ahead and see, do we need to put, oh yeah, we need to put hay in actually, didn't we? Bummer. Actually we can grab the forage trailer. Maybe we'll do that, throw the hay in, because I don't want to run out of hay, and I don't want it to stop making TMR overnight. So we'll go ahead and throw a little hay in there. Let's go ahead and get the bale trailer off, and we'll get the forage wagon out of there. Yeah, I think we can just drop it right here. It's not a big deal. Here we are. Let's get some hay into the TMR mixer so it doesn't run out overnight. Here we are. We get the top open. All right. Now we're gonna have to be careful. doing this now because I think over the next month or two we're going to be getting crop destruction. So we don't want to be running over our crops and destroying crops down there. So I'm going to have to be a little more careful. I've been kind of careless about it because it hasn't been an issue, but something I got to remember. Just kind of reminding myself. Alrighty. Let's get some hay out of here, shall we? Let's see. Hay. There we go. Yeah, we could store TMR in here as well. I don't think we really need to. We're never going to probably fill up our TMR mixer. But if we needed to, we could store TMR in here. If we need the trailer for something. But this trailer's good enough. It holds around, what, 45,000, somewhere around there. Oh, okay. It holds 50. Almost 50,000 liters, so that's pretty good. Alright, which one does it go into? I think it's this one, yeah. There we go. Alright, let's see where we're at on that. So, silage has got 100,000. How much does it use every month? Let's see. So it's using 30,000 liters. So yeah, we should be fine there. Hay is going to use... Actually, hay's... Oh, wait, that's silage. So silage is using a lot more than that. And half a month. Yeah, we should be good till tomorrow morning. We'll fill it up and get it taken care of tomorrow morning. And once we need to figure out where we're going to put our hay barn or our bale storage at as well. So we'll figure that out in the morning before we start doing all the morning selling and all that stuff and figuring out what we need to get rid of. Let's go ahead and do that and hop over here. And we'll go to sleep in our tent. All right, let's just double check everything before we sleep. Make sure there's nothing else we have to do today. All right, so let's take a look here. Chickens, they're doing okay. They'll be good till morning, I believe. These guys are all good on food. The cows are now good on food. Hopefully they're not at 0 in the morning. They might be, who knows. Production-wise, we've got wool and cotton. Those are making really good stuff now. This one's doing fine. Wood will be good till tomorrow. We just filled that up. That should be good till tomorrow. These guys all have plenty of water. These guys are doing really good. Look at it, fabric now. Let's see, gold-wise, we're doing okay. Butter and cheese, they have plenty of milk. We probably need to put down some more dairies to make more butter and cheese. That'd probably be a good idea. Slurry, that should be good till tomorrow morning. Clothes, these guys, how are they doing? Yeah, they're looking good. They're making more stuff now. So these guys are good on water. These guys are good on water. These guys are good on that. We'll probably have to put some more water in these guys later, but they're doing fine. Stones, yeah, they should be good till tomorrow. And this guy's run out of barley, so we can turn that off for now. Milk, we're doing good there. Milk, we're doing good there. This has plenty of flour, clothes, and fabric. All right, very nice. So we're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and hop into November. And you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and get up at 8. All right, let's take a look here. Okay, we are cattle. They're out of food. Yep, out of food. So we're going to have to go get them, and their productivity's coming down. Their health is actually down a little bit too because of that. So we need to feed them immediately. Chickens, will need to get some food in there for them as well. All the sheeps are doing just fine. Let's take a look at production here. What are we running out of? Methane. We're running out of methane. That's interesting. I thought the methane production could keep up with it. We may need to put another methane production down. Oh, it ran out. No wonder. Okay, so we got a few things to do here. Let's go ahead and hop on top of that. We'll get the cows fed first. Make sure they're full of food. After that, we'll get slurry into the slurry tank, and actually, I think there's some in there, so let's just go ahead and hook up to this and start dropping off slurry and get that going. Once we get all that done, we'll go into a big selling montage, figure out what we need to sell, get all this stuff put away and put up. Yep, looks like we need to move all that stuff out of there. The gold's full. All right. Oh no! Oh yeah, that doesn't move. Ha! Scared me there. Here we go. And let's go ahead and start offloading this guy. It's full. Should have filled it up last night. That's okay. All right, let's take a look while this is empty and what we need to sell today. Let's look here. All right, we're looking pretty good. What do we got to sell? We've got eggs coming up here. Wow, we should go ahead and sell the eggs this morning, like now. Anything else that's in the green here? Yeah, we got 689,000 liters of grass, so that's a lot of silage we're going to have coming through pretty soon. We're back up to 431,000 liters of that. We're going to use that right now, though, so we need to make sure that that's being done. Canola oil. We need to keep an eye on this. Canola oil might be sold soon. Gold, it's not too high. Yeah, we need to wait till that comes back up. That's about $200,000 we need to wait on. Flowers, no. Prefabs are looking fine. We can sell those. Wood beams are looking fine. Planks are looking fine. We can sell those as well. And these planks up here, we could probably go ahead and sell as well. So we'll do that when we go to sell. And we definitely need to get the eggs in. So that'll be good. Oh, why am I tabbing out of there? Let's stay here. Don't need me going nowhere. This guy's almost full. As soon as it's full, we'll unhook and then we'll go start feeding the cattle. So really, we're just bearing down for the winter. You know, that's one of the big things we got going right now. It's just kind of getting ready for winter. And once we're ready for winter, we'll kind of move on through. We're going to have a couple of things we're going to sell, but most of it's just going to be kind of picking everything up, you know, squaring everything away, get our fields prepped and ready to plant. For next year when we get into the cotton, February, it's going to be a big one. So let's go ahead and do that. Beyond still sliding floor, we are. So let's go ahead and do that. How are we looking on slurry now? Let's just take a look and see. Oh, wow, we've got a lot of milk. So we may have to sell milk before it's ready to be sold. I mean, it's still at a decent price. It's going down. We need to sell it or we need to store it. One of the two. But that is a lot of milk to sell right now. We've got a lot. So, and while we're filling up our TMR, let's see if we're empty on anything in the TMR mixer. Because if that's the case, we need to get that filled up immediately. We need to be making food. TMR, where you at? Let's see here. Why is the gold production not going? Oh yeah, methane. TMR. Where's our mixer? There it is. Yeah, it's stopped. Okay. It's out of silage. Okay, so we're kind of in trouble there. Hopefully our silage will be good by the end of the day. And I have a feeling the cows are going to run out of food for a little bit. So we're not making any more food and they're going to run out by the end of the day. So as you saw, they'll definitely go through about 400,000 liters in a day. So what we may need to do... I wonder if we don't put another TMR mixer down and start running 2 of them. They're making quite a bit, but we need to make more. So maybe we'll look into that, putting another mixer down, because we really need to be making more. And if that's the case, we need to find a couple more fields to mow. So maybe we'll look into that over the next episode or 2 over the winter. Finding a couple more fields to mow. As long as it doesn't snow, we can mow and get a bunch of grass built up, bunch of hay built up, like a couple million, 3 or 4 million liters worth built up and settled. And then that way we have enough to really run out the last couple of years with the TMR mixer. Because if we're doing that every month, man, woo, it's going to be a lot of feed over the next couple months or next couple years. Let's look at, let's go ahead and get this guy down there. We need to get this guy down here and get this canola oil and sunflower oil moved. It is getting kind of piled up down here. We'll get all the butter and cheese and all that stuff moved as well. Once we get everything sold, we'll use the trailer to stack it on there and take it over and store it. Those have about one more spot. Yeah, they have one more spot for stuff there before they stop producing. The thing about the mushrooms and the flowers is if they get full, they just stop producing. So we need to make sure that's going. We need to move the wool over too into the spinneries. So we'll do that here shortly as well. A little bit of an audio glitch there with the sound of the forklift. That was kind of odd, right? All right, let's go ahead and hop back in our truck here. A lot of work feeding these cows. Oh, wall there. Yeah. All right, we'll top them off, and then we really got to look at. I'll have to go look at those bales as we bale them up and see what percentage they're done. They may not be fermented until next month, which would be really rough. We may have to buy some silage just to get us through the next month or so. And if we do, it's not a big issue. We're going to make enough money, I think, off the cow's milk to go ahead and do that. Now, we could put we could put another 1 million liters worth of storage over there on the milk. So I'm not afraid to do that if we don't want to sell the milk right now. But probably be a good idea to do that. All right, let's see. Can we carry? Let's go in from the end down here. I think we can carry 2 at a time, or 4 at a time. So let's go in from the end down here and get these over. We'll put these in the storage area. We got to figure out that canola oil, I believe, is going to be ready soon to sell. So, go. Let's see if it pops out any more here for us. How are our clothes doing? We've got, oh man, we're doing good on clothes. Alright, we'll have to get all of our gold moved over as well. So we'll do that shortly. We got a lot of flowers and mushrooms and all that fun stuff in there too. Be good to move. At least there's some room now. If another pallet pops out, we got room for 8 of them, so that's good. All right, let's continue to feed the cattle. So I think what we'll do, we'll probably finish feeding the cattle, and then we'll hop into a big selling time lapse. We'll get all the planks sold, all the prefab sold, everything put away in the storage units, and get ready for whatever else we need to sell. And then once we're done with that, we'll probably come back and we'll look at maybe finishing the rock over here in this field. We need to get that done, and then we'll see where we're at for time in this episode here. We've gotten quite a bit done today. Really happy that we got the field mowed and baled up, and then we need to figure out a place for our bale storage. You know what? We probably should start looking into that. You know what? We'll do that after we get everything sold and put away. We'll organize, get everything sold and put away, get everybody fed. We need to feed the chickens too, so we'll do that. Get all that taken care of, and then we'll get things sold. And then I think the last thing we'll do in this episode is probably find our bale storage and then figure out where we're going to put all that and get it all picked up. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I know the last episode took a little while to come out, and haven't talked about it, but I was injured and unable to do things, and I had to leave town for a little bit. So we're back at it, back on the farm, doing what we need to do. And I've seen some really good comments about what we might need to do in our next series. I saw one that said something about a more of like an old time, right? So nothing over 200 powers, older equipment, and doing like a older series. I think that'd be a lot of fun. That'd be kind of fun challenge to do, to see, you know, what we could do with lower equipment and no GPS, that kind of thing. Would be kind of fun. So maybe we'll look into that. Again, if you have any other ideas of what you want to do, let me know. This challenge is going to be done hopefully the next couple weeks. We'll get to see what we finish here and how we did on our challenge and how much we made, and we got to look at maybe doing something else. So really looking forward to that. I got some pretty good ideas for what I want to do, but if you guys have something in particular you want to see, maybe what we can do is on the last episode or near last episode, we'll do an episode where it's a pick the next challenge and the top rated comment. Get you guys running on that and see who has the best idea and what everybody likes, and see what the top rated comment for challenge ideas is, and we'll run with it. I think that'd be a good thing to do. What I might do after I'm done feeding these cattle here, I may run up and get some silage and go ahead and put like 50,000 liters up. And we didn't do our thing. And see what we can get, how much we're gonna have to pay for silage, because we need to get that TMR mixer running. We have the hay, we just need silage until we get more. So we only need to buy a little bit until our bales are fermented. So maybe we'll see how long we think that's gonna take, and then we'll go ahead and buy a little bit, get that running. These cattle are going to need food for sure. All right. How much TMR do we have left? Let's see. We got 134,000 liters, so we don't have much, but we got enough to feed them for a day. Definitely gonna need more. So the cattle are basically going through about, I'd say close to 1 million liters of TMR a month. So we need to look and see if the TMR mixer is going to keep up with that. You know, we just got 500 cattle a couple months ago, and we had a little bit stored up. So I need to see, is it going to be able to keep up with demand that we're going to have over the next couple years, and see if we maybe need to go ahead and get another one. Let's calculate that real quick. So our TMR mixer is making 600,000 liters a month. That's not enough, because we just saw we went through 400,000 in about 12 hours. So yeah, I think we need to put another mixer down and fill it up, and we need to get another big mow done and get a couple fields that are just going to be just for hay and silage. So I think what we'll do, let's see how we looking here. Are we full yet? All right, we got a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and feed them the rest, and then actually, you know what, I'm gonna leave them there. We need to go buy silage, so I'm gonna go buy some. We'll fill them up. I think a truckload's gonna be good for now, at least to get it running again, and then we need to put down another TMR mixer. So we'll need to take the flatbed up, get a whole bunch of mineral feed, and get that into there as well. And then we'll start the selling process. We've got over 140 bales out there we need to go pick up, so we'll get that done here in a little bit. The only this is the only big thing I have is how much silage gonna cost me. All right, let's see. Probably gonna be expensive, my guess. It's coming out of here. Let's see. All right. Silage. How much is this going to cost me? A lot. See, we're at 5 liters. I mean, it's not going down too fast. That money's not draining as quickly as I thought it would be draining. So it should, maybe it's not too bad. Definitely, it actually doesn't look like it's going to cost us more than about $5,000 or $6,000, maybe $6,000 to $7,000, $8,000 for 50,000 liters. So let's just see. Doesn't seem like it's horrible. I thought we'd be paying like a whole bunch, like $150,000 for this, but it's not going too bad. And if that's the case, then we could probably pay for the supplies we need to keep the TMR mixers full and just fill them both up, let them run, 2 of them going. All right, so that cost us $25,000 a lot more than I thought. So 25,393 for about just shy of 60,000 liters. So that's not bad, honestly. It really isn't. So I'm okay with that. It is money we're spending, but we're going to get that back in milk product, right? So let's say this is going to make TMR. TMR is going to make cow feed, and cow feed is going to make milk and slurry. So we're saving, I think we're making money on the back end of that. I think 50,000 liters is all I'm going to do for now until we see, at least to get it going, until I see how far along the bales are. Because we've got about 600,000 liters in bales, so we should be good there. Let's go ahead and get that in. Here we go. And let's just see. Okay, so now that can start running again. We need to get hay in there, straw in there. Mineral feed does not take much at all. That's going to be plenty of mineral feed to run for quite a while. We'll probably need to put about 20,000 milliliters of mineral feed in the other TMR mixer, and then we need straw, hay, and silage. Now, here's the cool thing. We only have to put a little bit of straw in there until, we may have to buy some hay too, but we'd only need a little bit of straw in there until I get that barley field up top. That barley field, I think, is going to make us quite a bit of straw. So, need to look into that. Okay, so we're fed. We got TMR going. We need to feed the chickens, so let's go ahead and get some feed for those guys. Do a little work around the thing here, but alright, so what are we going to feed them? What do we have in here? We don't have wheat, we don't have barley, we don't have oat, canola, sorghum. I think we're going to feed them sorghum, right? Well, we decided, yeah, we're feeding them sorghum. So let's go ahead and fill up with some sorghum. I think that's what the field we did up there was, sorghum, before we did the barley. So let's go ahead and top off the chickens, get them fed. I think they hold somewhere around 50,000 liters, so we'll stop right around 50, see if that, and if not, if we need to put the rest back in, we can put the rest back in, but we'll go over here and feed them the rest of this, and then it should be good. And then we need to get the eggs sold. So while we're doing the planks and everything else, we'll get the eggs sold as well, and then we'll get everything put into the storage unit and see where we're at. Alright, let's see. Right about there, I believe. Yep, very nice. And then let's see what the chickens do for food. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're going to be good, and that'll last them quite a while. Cattle will get healthy again. They'll start their thing. We're actually going to be having a lot of cows having babies here pretty soon, which is going to bring us some money. We got a lot of cattle having babies, so we're going to get some animals money there, which would be really good. All right, is that full on chickens? Let's see. Fill them up. Didn't fill them up completely, but that's still pretty good, so we'll leave it at that for now. That'll last them quite a while. Alright guys, so I think what I'm going to do, we'll go ahead and hop into maybe not the last time lapse. We might have one more time lapse while we're picking up the bales towards the end of the episode. But I'm going to go ahead and hop into the selling, get everything sold and put away. And once we are done with that, we'll catch back up to you guys. So until then, enjoy the time lapse.
want it better than the weekend. We can take it back to when we said just friends. Don't wanna tell you something new. I never said I'd fall for you. I want it better than the weekend. You can show me just what I'm missing. Pretend. Don't wanna tell you something new. I never said I'd fall for you. We don't gotta fix it. Nothing that I'm missing. I don't know if we went wrong. Shouldn't have to take this long. Wasting my days away, wishing we'd fall through. And I told you I want it better than the weekend. We can take it back to when we said just friends. Don't wanna tell you something.
All right, got everything pretty much cleaned up here. Let's put the last of this little in the storage unit here. We've got about one side filled up, which means I think that we're almost at like 500 pallets or things with pallets there. So, yeah, that should go there. Let's see. All right. Okay. Yeah, there it goes. Just need to get a little bit closer, and it should go in. There we are. That's everything cleaned up for that. I decided to leave the dairies. They're gonna stack, and they're not super full. Those are the things that were full that needed cleared out. So we got that done. We got all the wool into the spinneries as well, and yeah, we're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and drop off the flatbed, and hopefully the sound will stay with us. Let me just double check here and see. Yeah, okay. Little sound issues there, but looks like it's gonna be fine. Should be able to get our trailer through here. Here we go. Alright, we won't need that for a minute. Let's go ahead and hook up to the slurry, I guess. And then we need to look at the milk situation we got going on. I'm not sure if we need to add more storage for milk or if we need to sell it anytime soon. Let's go ahead and pour that in there. Alright, let's take a look and see. Milk. What's the price on milk? It's not the best. It's not bad, but it's not the best. And we've got, so with 200,000 liters gives us about $400,000. We have over $1 million. We actually have, yeah, that's not accurate. We have, so that'd be that's about $2 million worth of milk sitting right there. I don't think we need to sell it just yet, though, honestly. We could if we really wanted to, but I think we're okay. Slurry's doing good. We're back up to about 500,000. That's looking solid. We may need to, I need to look and see here, gold production. Let's go ahead and buy more stones here and just load them up. Here we go. Okay, and then the other two. There we go. And all right, there we go. All right, get that running. Okay, so we're good on that. I really think that we should probably get another methane production unit. We'll see. It seems to be keeping up right now. How much does this make a month? Let's see. So this is making a pretty decent amount. It's not a ton, but you know, it is still a good amount. Let's see here. So we're making somewhere in the range of 86,000 liters a month, close to, or let's just call it 80,000 liters a month. How much are we using in gold? So we're using, per gold production facility, we are using 26. So 25, we're using 100. So we're not producing enough for 4 gold production units a month. So I think what we need to do is go ahead and put down another methane production unit. Go ahead and stop that flow there. Where do we want to put it, though? That's the question. So we need another one. Where do we need to put it? We also need to put a bale storage down. So let's see where we're going to put that first. Okay, bale storage. Let's take a look at bale storage and see what we got here. Silos. What's this? This is bale and pallet storage, 250 pieces. It's pretty good. So if we put that, we could almost fit that in there. But then we'd have to move. You know, we could move our fueling unit. Actually, if we did it right there, yeah, we want to be able to load easily, so maybe not right. Actually, you know, if we moved our fuel storage, we could put it like right here, and that would allow us to store the bales right there. Let's see what else we got for bale storage. That's barn concrete silos. We don't need that. This is all pallet storage. Oh, bales and pallets. Okay then. That's interesting. So, is the one that we own? Can we? Hold up. See here. This guy. That is the double straight leg arc working width, 38 meter length, 19. So that's the 38 by 19. And that's the double straight leg. So let's see here. That was what? This one, right? So we can put bales in there as well? Thought we could put 1,000 in there. Is it only 900? I think it is only 900. It's 900. So, yeah, this is the same one. Okay, so we can put up to 900 pieces in there, and we can put our bales in there. So, with that being said, I think we store our bales in there. So I don't think we need to do something like, because this is what I was thinking about. It was doing something like this, you know? Possibly. Yeah, I was thinking about possibly doing something like this. This can only hold 300. This can hold 360 pieces, though. All right, we're gonna need to. We already decided we're gonna need to put another TMR mixer down. So let's go ahead and do that and see where we want to put that. So we're gonna be putting another one of these down. Where do we want to put it? That's the real question. Can't put it there because we're gonna be. Can't put it there. Can't put it there. Yeah, because if we put it right there, we want to be able to get in to feed our... Technically, I mean, we could literally put it, like, right here. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. We could move both of them right there. Although we'll lose what's in the other one. Not a big issue, but we could do it. That way we could just literally back the truck straight up and in. And that'll create room. No, I don't want to do that. But we definitely need another one. You know what we could do? Although we would lose our olives. I was going to say we could move this guy. But we would lose our olive production. And how much do we have? And we have a ton of sunflower production in there, right? Let's just look and see what we got in there. So our olive production facility, yeah, we've got 34,000 liters of canola in there we would lose. 7,000 liters of this. Now, we could let it run out. And then canola, I mean, we have canola, right? Yeah, we got 67,000 liters of canola we could put back in there. So we could let it run out. And then put it there. So we could do that. I think that's not a bad idea. Maybe we do that. Where we wait for this to run out. And then... Or we could just reimburse it, honestly. We could buy it. Since we're selling it. I wonder, so if I sell, will it tell me, let's see here. So if I were to sell this, if I sell, does it give me a, are you sure type thing? Let's see. All right, yeah, it says, do you want to sell? Okay, so I'm not going to get any value for everything that's in there. All I would be able to do is sell it for the 36,000. So... we'll have to wait on that, but I would like to put the other TMR mixer right here where this is. Have two TMR mixers right here next to the barn, and then we could put the oil production facility down here somewhere. Maybe next to the mill here. This is doing okay on bread. I think we're gonna put in. I want to put in a couple more. Let's see here. Kind of want to put in a couple more dairies. You know what I mean? It's kind of what I was thinking. If we put another expansion right here, that'll work for the milk as well. Because if we put in 2 more dairies right here, that would be really good. Okay. Then where are we going to put this guy? So that silo, methane production. Shoot. This jams us up with having to do another. You know what? We could actually do. Let me see how this looks. If we did like another one right here. Yeah, we could just do another one right there. What do you guys think about that? Just do another one right here next to it. Because we're filling from the side anyways. So we could just do another one right there. Straight on it. Yeah, I like that. Do one right there. And then we could still fill. And it doesn't take up a ton of room. Okay, for road. Snap this so it's straight. Yeah, let me get my truck out of there. Alright, let's get the truck out of there. And then put this guy down. So we want the gold production to continue. And I don't have to fill the manure. We are going to have solid manure, though. I could probably still fill it from the side. I don't know. So we fill solid manure right here. We could probably fill it from the side with our bucket. Let's take a look at that and see. If I leave enough room. Yeah, we could get our bucket in there, honestly. How's that look? Yeah, I like that. All right, let's put that there for now. We can store bells in this, so I'm gonna store bells in there. That's perfect. And then let's do some concrete bricks. Okay, that looks good. This road here we need to make viable, so let's do that. Okay. And then we can finish off maybe, let's do the like right here. Okay, that looks good right there. Then we can put like the vineyard orchard in there, maybe. I think be fine. What do we think? Go. There we go, and there we go. Okay, sweet. Now we can just do this here. Have a little tree accent in the road. It's fine, not a big deal. Okay. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna get rid of that orchard there, and then we could possibly put it all in here. If we clear out these trees, I think this wouldn't be a bad idea, right? So we take these trees out, buy this property over here, right here, take the trees out, and then smooth this out, get rid of this hill and these stumps, and then just bring our orchard and have this as like an orchard over here. I think that would be fine. That really seems to me like it might be a good idea. So we'll do that. And yeah, I think from there we'll be pretty good. Let's go ahead and get rid of this in here. I don't like having to drive through the mud. So let's go ahead and do this. We won't take away the dirt from the sheep because they like their dirt. There we go, but we are going to make it where we can drive up to it in there. There we go. There we are. I think, is that right on our property line? I think it is, right? No, it's not. Oops. Overrunning a little bit. It's not a big deal. It's not, we can't fix it, but that's what it is. That's not our property. Here we go. Got rid of the mud. Good. And we can fix this. Let's do that. And then fix this. I have to make it a little bit smaller here. There we go. There we are. All right. That looks good. And then somebody said something about it. Let's look at decorations, lights. What kind of poles do we want to put up in here? These bad boys. We could put these down like this way, right? Do like a row of them. I just think. Yeah, we'll look at that. We'll look at that later. These are kind of cool. Do we want like stadium lights? Do we want like big lights? Do we want like street lamp type deal? Well, we'll have to look at that and see. I'm gonna play with that later. I don't really want to do that right now. Okay. So we got that. We got our methane plant. We need to get stuff in there, but we're fine with that. Let's see. What's the next thing we need to do? We need to get all the bales up and put away. We'll fix this later. I'm not too worried about this. The orchard, we're just gonna redo. So I'm not too worried about that either. Over here, probably should put a road in soon. But we're doing okay. Okay, let's get, well, now that we know we can put bales in there, I think we just do this. We put, fill these guys up with slurry, and then kind of work from there. And then we'll find another place to put a TMR mixer. We may, you know what I may do? I could let the one that's there run out of stuff and not put any more in it. And then we could find a place to put both of them. Kind of make a better idea. I really would like to move the oil production facility. It is kind of in the way from where I kind of want to make that the TMR area and then put the oil production down here in the production line. So we may do that as well. I don't know. Let's see. How much sunflower do we put in there? We have all of those. See, we have tons of sunflower. We have canola to put back in. The only thing we don't have is olives, and I'm not really worried about it because Let's see, how many months is it going to take to run through that olive oil? It's going to take 3 months. So in 3 months we can, yeah, okay. So actually less than that, 2 months. So 2 months we should be out of olives. Canola, how long is it going to take to go through the canola? So that's doing 9,600 a month. So in the time these two run out, we'll let the canola just roll, and then we may sacrifice a couple thousand liters of canola and just, you know, let it run, which I think would be fine. All right, let's get this guy filled up as well and get him running off of slurry for methane, so our gold facilities do not run out. All right. And let's go ahead, this guy, we're going to do slurry, and we're going to do distribute. There we go. All right, that should be good. We'll let that run for a bit. Let's go ahead and hook up to the bale trailer. Get this guy put away. And we'll let that run for now. Just fill that guy up all the way. And we'll probably start picking up bales and putting them in there. I think bale storage right there is fine. Storing them in that together, then we can get them out. Not a big issue. So. All right, off to our bale trailer. That might have crop destruction now. We got to be careful with that. I'm going to clean up this barn here in just a little bit too. I want to get rid of some of the stuff in here and put some of this other stuff away. So we'll do that here very shortly. Come on now. There we go. All right, guys. So we got about 7 trips of bales we got to do here. It's going to take a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and speed this up, and we'll catch back up with you. This should be the last time lapse of this episode, and we'll see you guys here in just a little bit. Until then, enjoy the time lapse. Alrighty, we only got a couple more to pick up here, so let's get these guys put away. A lot of bales, 124, 125, something like that. So not too bad. Looking really good. And we'll get this last one here, and then I need to put the front loader attachment on the front and get that grass bale. So when we started, apparently we had a little bit of grass in there at 180. meters or whatever bale. So not a big issue. We just need to get it picked up. I'll probably just feed it to the sheep there and get rid of it that way. Now we could take our forage wagon and go pick up the rest of that grass that's up there. We might as well do that and feed it to the sheep. We don't need it for anything else really. So just do that maybe here in just a minute. Ready. Last of the bales in there. There we go. All right, and that's done. Okay, cool. So let's see how many we actually have in here. Check. Let's see. How many do we have? We have 124. Yeah, so we got 124 bales in there. Now, I'm hoping. Now, this is kind of what I'm hoping, right? It says they're grass bales. Will they ferment in there? I should probably pull one out and look and see if it stays wrapped. That would be really, really bad if that's the case. Let's see. Let's just pull one out. I want to pull one and see what it looks like. Okay, so it is there and it is fermenting. Okay, good. All right, we'll put that back in with the forklift. That's not a big issue. So it stayed wrapped. They're at 66%. What I'll do is we'll check one maybe at the beginning of the next episode or in the next episode to see, make sure that they're turning into silage. I think they will turn into silage, but I just don't want the storage unit to not allow them to ferment the rest of the way. And we just end up with a whole bunch of grass. So let's drop the bell trailer over here and see where we're at. And I believe that's probably going to wrap us up for this episode. So let's just take a look and see what else we have here, if there's anything else we need to do. We got a lot done today, though. We got this all mowed up, baled up, grassed up, and let's see here. We got a lot of rocks out of there. I think that's the one thing. Let's go get that. There we go. Let's grab this guy. Should we go ahead and finish this off? Yeah, we should probably go ahead and finish this off. Let's go ahead and finish this off real quick and get everything up, and then that way we're ready to do the next field over there as well. We miss any on this end? Let's just look real quick. I don't think he missed. Yeah, he didn't miss any on this end, but he missed some on the other end. So we'll have to get those. Not a big issue. And then we'll have to do this field here ourselves. So right off we run. And there we go. Cool. So as we finish this field up, let's kind of think about what we need to do. We got methane down. I don't think we have anything else coming up to sell right now. Let's take a look. Eggs we got sold November. December we're gonna have, what else we have in December? Wish we could do it by like their month, like sort it by the month, you know. Canola oil, that is something we need to keep an eye on the rest of this month. See when that peaks and get that sold. What else do we have? Not really anything. Gold's probably gonna come back up soon, but as far as everything else goes, we're looking pretty good. Oh no, we're offline. Go back and get that just a little bit. Oh, that's not good. I didn't see that tree there. Whoopsie. All bad. Just ripped off an arm of our rock. You get past it. Okay, you can. We should be good back here. Yeah, we didn't miss much. We just missed a little bit. Go ahead and head back down here and get this. We'll do this little bit right here, and then we'll do a swipe up the back end of it towards the sawmills and get everything that he missed on the end here. And this field will be ready to plant whatever we decide to plant in, which I think was going to be cotton, right? I think we decided that we're going to put cotton in this field. That'll be really good, actually. Make this turn. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got this. Bad. Alright, take another look. Yeah, I think that's it. Gold will be July again. I think it does it again soon as well. It'll come up. But we'll just keep an eye on that gold. When it's ready to sell, we'll sell it. Everything else is looking really good though. We're stocking up. We got 5,000 or 5 million in there. We got about 2 million in the bank, so we got about 7 million total and stuff right now. Another thing I was thinking about too, guys, I don't know how you feel about this, but we don't really need to sell our stuff from our sawmills anymore. We can wait for best prices. So we usually get really good prices, but sometimes we've been selling at not the max price, and that was because we needed the money, right? But now that we have the money in the bank, we're doing really well. I may go ahead and put a storage unit down here for this and see if we can store stuff in there. Now, I'm not sure if we can store the prefab walls in there in like a storage thing like this, but we can look and see. We could try and see what happens. You know what we could do? Next month in December, what we'll do is we'll bring one of each over and see if we can actually store it in this pallet storage location. If we can store the stuff from the sawmill in here, which I think we tested it before, but I can't remember exactly. So what we'll do is we'll test it, see if we can get that in there, and if we can, we'll just put one of these over there, and we'll just start storing up all of our stuff until we're ready to sell it at max price. Let's put the stones in this one. Why not? There's room. Hopefully there's room. See? If not, we'll put it in, spread it out between all of them. Yep, looks like we're gonna have to spread it out between them. So not a big deal. Actually might work out. Let's just make sure that all of our gold is working for us. All right, yeah, it's on. Okay, so it's on. We just need to make sure that it's running. We just bought stone in there, so yeah, we'll top them off, and then whatever we don't use, we'll just leave in the rock trailer, and we'll leave it over here, and then we can. We're gonna have to move that forklift quick. Let's just store him on the end of our pallet storage location here. I do like that we can store the bells in there. That really does help out quite a bit. Is a nice feature. This guy is doing his thing, but let's go with it. Turn that off, actually. Still. Oh, we do have to start the engine for it to run. Okay, no big deal. Look at all that gold. Oh my goodness, we have so much gold. By the time we're ready to sell gold again, we'll probably have $10 or $15 million worth of gold to sell. It's gonna take a bit, but we'll get her done. All right, here we go. And the last little bit, we'll do over here. Oh, not bad. All right, we can dump the rest here in just a little bit. Probably, I guess we could just put this over here for now. Just leave it on there. It's a little more difficult to turn. All right, there we go. We are good to go. Yeah, I think we're solid here. We just need to find another place to put TMR. Probably run a couple of months out into like January, February when we run out of olive oil and sunflower. Move the oil production facility, and then we'll move the TMR mixer over there. We'll probably just have to run with what we got on the TMR mixer for now. And since we're gonna be leaving that one there, we're not gonna move it. We'll probably go ahead and fill that guy up in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We got a lot done. We got all of our grass baled up and ready to go in for silage. We got a new methane production point down. Got some more stuff down here. I think we're really gearing up and getting really good for the winter. I want to get through November, December, January in really good shape, and then be ready for February to plant the cotton and kind of roll from there. But the end of year 7 is looking really good. We're sitting on quite a bit of money, and I think we're going to do really well. So again, hope you guys enjoy the episode. Don't forget, if you want to see more of it, smash a like, smash subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. And until then, as always, have a royal day, and we'll see you then.